Western Spring Television. Ours it is.
Good evening to you out there. It is another episode of Jokes Aside, where issues are being discussed casually, and I'm loving the studio arrangement today and the set. I love the outlook, the way we are looking today. Very beautiful and corporate. And I don't know the brain behind it. Maybe the guys in the studio will be able to explain what happened. Maybe somebody get camera from my house where they say, I want to wear suit, welcome wear suit or something, I don't know. But as we're introducing ourselves, we'll talk about this. This is a program that comes to you every Tuesday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Tuesday. My name is MC Too Much. Guys, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Joe, what is up today?
The thing is, you know, say I do show in the morning. So I wear this jacket, this coat. So I don't coffee go out again. Do you understand? I say, my just waiting, wear again. So not be say apply anything, not plan nothing.
And not be your thing normally. If they give you chance.
I don't go wear.
So Jack's actually a perfect house. This is Principal Joe. This is Headmaster MC Too Much. This is Teacher Evelyn and Student Cassie.
This is what?
Principal Joe.
That is what?
Headmaster Too
You are
Much.
what?
Teacher Evelyn. Student Cassie.
Principal get part to sack. You're fired.
All right, Joe, how are you today, Jerry?
I'm fine, bro.
How your day go?
Fine, of course. It was a stressful day as usual. You do sports, do reportorials and everything. Come back at the end of the day to come and talk. That's what we are being paid for, to talk.
Yeah, we talk for a living.
Yeah.
King Give, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm good.
I love your cap.
I'm alive. Thank
your
you.
Michael Jackson look, you know.
The moment you just say Michael Jackson, I'm just tempted to stand up and. And I see black or white, Abby.
Yeah.
Just look at it.
Now, Michael Jackson is black or white?
Is it black?
Black.
or white?
No, not
He's the
really.
one now.
Why you ask me?
He's the
If
one
na
now.
Something way you know.
So see, it's black or white.
He know. He just want me to compliment him.
the heart makes sense.
Thank you.
You are looking very, very, exceptional.
Well,
I know Joseph will not say anything good, but it's okay. Thank you so much for the compliment.
This is flying.
Joseph is a crazy
Chocolate Cassie.
Hi.
What's up now? What did the album?
I just do like daily. I'm good.
You
I'm
want to take
fine.
me back to the world? Okay. So,
Don't digress.
How are you today?
Stay where you are. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm great. Happy to be here. Happy to be amongst you guys. Happy to be another episode of Jokes Aside. And
this pop-off, the one on your head, is it style?
It's a style. It's like
what's the style pop-off?
It's like, how do I put it? This is African everything, and this is the.
It look like this snail.
So it's like Nigerian meets the foreign world. So it's like we're merging. You get.
Okay, so the hairdresser plates periwinkle for your head.
I
compliment
basically
Gucci,
brought the idea. I've done something like this before. I like doing unique, creative
But it's
hairstyles.
Perenco.
This is not Perenco. This is actually Bantu nuts. So this Bantu nuts and
But really, Joseph, you're not seeing the beauty, the uniqueness in this hairstyle. Like, this
Nope.
is not what you see every day.
Joseph is just being
Nope,
a
I didn't say
clown.
nothing. Okay, it's like a bridge.
Cassie, of course, you
Oh,
should go
God.
the simple ways.
I welcome you guys to today's episode. The last time, not be small matter, and I believe say today where we get Joseph again. King Eve, I would have loved you to change your position, but
No, she's staying right here.
Headmaster, I'm so too much. Please, I'm pleading, I'm appealing, I'm begging, I'm groveling.
That.
Please let me change my seat. I don't want to be
staying right
in between
Do
these
you have a
people.
toy? Any toy?
I don't.
So that you
I'm
feel,
funny enough. I
you
don't know
feel
what the
a
topic
clean
is.
blood.
We might be on the same page.
Which page?
I doubt.
You and Cassie on the same page.
not be the same
I doubt.
textbook. So I'm not going to the same textbook at all.
Even if they are debating and they are on the same group, they will still contradict themselves.
All right, we need to go on this short break. It is Jokes Aside, Western Spring Television, channel 190, Star Times. And when we come back, we'll talk about the topic of the day. Jokes aside, it sounds like jokes aside.
Like a
Jokes
French
aside
word.
is the show, and today we'll be looking at a very serious issue. So many people, this issue have led them to a lot, breakups, marriages, and like that. The issue of bestie. The issue of bestie we want to talk about. We want to look at the phenomenon bestie. Again, one word where I want to use, I don't forget them. How do we come about bestie? And is it right for Cassie to have a male bestie? Is it right for Joseph to have a female bestie when he is in a relationship? But that will be part of the discussion. But now, how do we come about this issue of bestie? Who bring them?
And it's just normal. People being best friends. Everybody's allowed to have a friend, and amongst your friends, you're allowed to have one that is closest to you. So it is normal to have. We're not discussing gender now. We're just discussing the idea of
Why that
being,
look like
the idea of being best friends. Aside gender, I have a best friend who I absolutely love her. She's female. And I have a male close friend who I would possibly tag as a best friend, but you should know that whenever I'm in a relationship, our communication reduces very well until when I'm single, and then we become very close again. But my female best friend is always tight.
Going into the relationship like a journey.
He respects it. When he's in a relationship too, I don't do all that. Normally we call, FaceTime, do video call, but like when I know he has a
visit
babe,
each other, you sleep over.
when I know he has.
No, that's bestie now.
You will just come out plain. Talk out with your chest.
There's nothing sexual involved. Okay, it's a very platonic best friend situation, for real. But like when we both have partners, like now that I'm single now, okay, and he has a partner, so
She's
I have
single
to
now.
respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for letting them know. Now he has a babe, so I have to like respect that because I know she's going to be insecure.
But
based
don't
on
you think that might reduce that the bestie thing that's between two of you?
Yeah, but I said my main best friend is my female best friend, Juliet.
You have a main and
I have like
And subordinate.
I'm just saying, like, you know, people would want to say who's your male best friend, who's your female best friend. I have a best friend, just one.
a lady.
A lady.
Okay.
Juliet, I love you. I'm just letting her know so when she's listening to this, I love her. But then I have a close friend, a guy who amongst all my male friends is my closest male friend. So you could actually tag him as my male bestie. You get? But I'm saying when I'm in a relationship, that doesn't occur.
What do you do that makes him look that special, like a bestie?
Because like he's it's not
tell him
easy. It's not
everything.
easy to see guys who just want to be friends with you without having any
Okay, but let me
sexual
just,
thing involved. You know, it's not easy.
I'll come to you.
I mean, the way Joseph is talking, I'm sure he cannot be friends with a babe without something getting involved. That's why he's doubting me.
Yeah.
All right, so that guy
Hey,
just
why not me? You want black me? Why you finish?
you
But just
you tell him
platonic,
stuff.
you get. If I'm
and
going
he
on
tells you
if
stuff.
I'm going on a date, if there's somebody I'm into, I'm crushing on, I could
You
tell
tell
him there's this
him.
guy that I like. What do you think? And then if there's a girl that he likes, he needs info on how to get the girl or something.
He will
comes to
tell
me
you, then
too.
you give him the
Exactly, that's how it goes.
And he has not thrown any leg like
No, it's
one-
just platonic,
Wait,
basically.
now Ronaldo.
It's just platonic.
Joseph Atewe, the issue of
I love the
bestie.
smile. Behind
What's
that
your
smile
take?
is fire.
See, you know, sometimes if you go for marriage counseling or whatever it is, they'll tell you, marry your best friend. You understand? Because you guys share so much in common. If I'm saying you are my best friend, it means that I love you. And of course, I can share so many things with you. Naturally, feelings will come in. Something will come to play. It would have been better if she had said that she has a male best friend, and whatever discussion or whatever stuff they will have, there should be distance, respect each other. Do you understand? Like the Nengi, of course, who
that's
co-host
exactly
with,
what I
no, I'm
said.
coming now. Nengi will co-host with me. I mean, my Koji. But then she knows there are boundaries, you understand? We probably will not hang out when it's dark or stuff like that. You get or come to my house or I go to your house.
Anything can happen.
But of course, when you say bestie with what we have in this present day, you see them together, oh, you see them on the bed together, it's just my bestie. They're discussing. You see them go out to see a
Be
movie
naked
together.
and-
See, all those things bring back memories. You understand? At the
Memories
end of
of
the
what
day,
you've
I'm
done.
coming. At the end of the day, even if a girl is your best friend, you understand? There should be distance. But unfortunately, people don't do it because something will stop. As I said, if we call, I spoke about marry your best friend, that's my best friend. It doesn't work. See, in Nigeria, and maybe some, because me, I won't do it though. Many guys, when you say they're your best friend, your bestie, or whatever it is, listen to them well. When you complain about your relationship, in as much as they're trying to tell you, maybe, they're trying to convince you why that person is not good enough. I'm not joking.
Okay.
It's hard for you to find in Nigeria a man and a woman just friends. It might work for the girls, do you understand? But for the man, trust me, one way or the other, you must have planned these things in your mind. You must, something will don't pass through your mind. And if she see, I'm coming to you.
You raised the point that somehow the relationship may be threatened
Yeah.
when somebody
relationship.
Present it to the guy.
like you
And
this
listen to him
like
carefully.
we are very close now.
Yeah.
You not have a boyfriend, and I no get babe. You know, say somehow we they relate. That relationship.
I've
is-
said
But
I've said
before
this
you
here, that the
interjected,
communication goes
sorry,
down.
I've spoken to so many girls, so many girls, and some would tell me, I said, boo, the last time somebody blah blah, you know, is like, it was one of my best friends. Till now, I hate Tunji. Ask them, do it well. You that are saying you have a male bestie, do you guys stay on the same bed together?
It
They
doesn't
go to-
matter. Let me tell you
They
something.
will blow you, Cassie.
It hasn't happened. And
It's
not going
just
to
a matter
and
of
that's the
time.
reason why it happens to be in that section where I call him a best friend or a close friend, because I can trust him. I've had situations where I've been in relationships, and while I entered the relationship, I told people that I see to be my close male friends that, hey, I'm serious. I've legit reached out to them, and some of them have, because of it, giving me space or gotten angry with me. But it's what I have to do. And after the relationship ends, I can always come back to you and say, okay, let's.
So
I've legit
the
told
relationship-
them-
It be like Johnny, when you finish Johnny, you come back again.
I've
now,
legit
come
told
start
them
again.
that, see, I'm in a relationship now, and I don't think it's right for me and you to be as close as we used to be. All those communication,
But
the
can't you
calls
be
at any time.
close.
No, I would not accept that. If I can't accept for my man to have a female bestie, so I would not do it to him because I know I wouldn't take it.
I'm too much
So
sick.
once I get into the relationship, every communication that I used to have with any guy that used to be so tight, I reduce it to the barest minimum, for real.
These things are not advisable, Sibyl. We can sit and see, most times when they analyze here, I see Cassie and King Eve, because they are women of high standard, as far as I'm concerned, you understand? The level of thinking is here. But then, this show is watched by so many people. The average girl on the street, their level of thinking, without due respect, with no due respect, is here. You understand what I mean? So let's say it's what we are seeing on the street, bro. Too many girls and guys out there say you're my bestie. Those things don't work, bro. Check them, do your research. Ask many of these girls why do you think you can't love again? Because I once trusted the guy was my best friend. And it happens to the girl.
Well, that,
But he's
I
supposed to be your
think
best
Joseph
friend.
is
But you know
actually.
they work. He's there for something.
You're picking a
Imagine
section
I'm your
of
best friend. See how
people.
sexy you are. Who is your best friend?
That's why you will not be my best
Exactly.
friend.
It
but
depends on
Because
your
you're
it's the normal
attracted to
thing.
me.
It's the
You're
normal-
attracted to me, so you can't be my best friend.
And
See,
see what you
okay,
know,
that happens.
before this show, I said I don't want to sit in between these two people.
Even if he is, he knows how to respect himself and know that there's nothing that's ever going to happen.
Now let's have your take.
I think Joseph is actually generalizing with a section of people. You know, when he said that when you reach out to people and you ask them why won't you be able to love again, and they say, oh, because I once trusted my best friend, or so I gave him to my best friend and all of that. I believe it's just a part that is using to you know, generalize and talk about everybody, but I don't see it that way. I believe, like Cassie said, if you can have a male as your best friend, you understand, and nothing will happen. So far, you guys have already stated your boundaries. I don't even have a best friend. I only have close pals, because that
Male or a female?
I have female close pals, I have male close pals. And because that word best to me is not just any word. If you're a best friend, that means I cannot really do without you. You understand? That means if you say something is your best food, that means you can't go a week without eating it. You understand?
You can't go a week without.
Why did you use that word? Why did you use that word?
We are tilting to a direction now. Your best friend.
Let me finish with my thoughts now. Let me finish with my thoughts. So I just used that. And why is it that you picked on that particular
So
word?
low key, because you are doing the woman fighting for woman.
Give me them words.
Low key. If you listen to King Gibbs' analysis, what he's trying to tell you
Is
that
what?
there's nothing like best friend. You understand? It doesn't work.
No,
Because
I'm saying
that's what she's saying.
personally.
Are you King Gibbs? Let me land down. Are you King
I'm
Gibbs?
saying
Please, King
personally.
Gibbs.
that's not what she's saying.
No, that's what she's saying.
Personally, I
Let me
don't
explain.
have.
No, that's what she's saying.
No.
It's what you're
Please
saying.
allow her.
Let me
It's
just
not
say
our own
no, it's not our own. Let me tell you what she's saying. What she's trying to say here is that
Let her
so you
land.
don't have best. You understand? Because when you have best, you can't do without it. I mean,
So are you saying if I have a female best friend, that means we'll have to get intimate? Is that what you're saying?
No, we are talking male best friend here now. We are not talking
No,
female
the
best friend.
best friend can be a male or a female.
No, they say
we're
male
talking-
bestie and
Wait,
female best
I
friend.
know.
Now, what thing that they talk
But
now?
I'm
No
just saying
sweet,
that
no-
if I have a female best friend, that does not mean that I will get intimate with her.
There are no,
It's the
you
same
can't have
thing
a
with a
female
male
best
best
friend. That's not the
friend.
question
Now,
here.
See,
Now,
if you
male
guys
best friend, they
respect
say.
your boundaries, see as he's pushing my hand, I'll go give her a jab.
It's male best friend.
See, if you guys respect boundaries,
That's the most important
you have
thing.
clear cut out lines, you've communicated and you've told yourself. In fact, the guy might have been someone that has probably reached out to you, you know, made advances towards you before.
Okay.
I have a close
And
friend.
you think the feeling is gone?
Whether it's gone or
might
not,
be
he
gone,
respects
but he
your
respects the
decision.
boundaries. You understand?
But don't you think, in a way, it might be acting
I don't even understand what.
selfish?
So somebody,
No.
somebody
One
will
way
say,
or the
See,
other,
that-
you're making
it
your
or
main best
advising.
I've asked you
No,
out, have you?
no. It
And
depends-
you said no,
He
right?
has not.
No, I'm saying if he does, and you
If
say
he
no.
does and I tell him no, we'll continue to be friends. He
Best
will
friends, have
understand
you?
it.
But has he not just told you low key? Say, babe. Ha!
He's not
Do you
everybody
understand?
thinks like you, Joseph.
Exactly.
Not
See,
Not everybody has that mindset.
Okay, so if he goes into a relationship
They are
with you,
actually
no, if he
men.
go with, I'm coming now. If he goes into a relationship with you, will you guys be praying morning and night?
That one is different. It's not a relationship.
For him to even have to go out
and I think
He
the
said
thing
his
is,
best
see,
friend.
I think the thing is, if Cassie should go into a relationship with our best friend that is a male, I don't think that relationship will work out well.
Why?
Personally.
Because I was to
Personally.
go
Why?
to that. We've seen
would you
relationships
say
that
that?
started down.
Why would it not work?
Bestie.
But you are
They start
actually.
to date.
Any of
I'm
them.
so lost here. You're supposed to date someone who you consider your best friend, right?
Yes.
Now, if
Now,
Yes.
if
Good,
this,
good,
this
good.
is not about you now.
Joe,
No,
they
chill,
call your
chill,
side.
chill,
They come
chill,
back.
chill. This is not about you now saying, oh, because this is my best friend, I'm going to date. It's about you making who you're dating your best friend. Do you grab? Like, if I
don't
start,
grab.
I just meet you randomly, we click and all, I'm now going to make you my best friend.
your
That's
best-
Not about
what-
me going
that's
to my
what I'm
best
saying.
friend.
meaning that your best friend, you can still date that best friend.
What is there? There are people who were enemies.
What is
See, there are people who are enemies that have turned to lovers, turned to best friends.
yes,
There are people who are
it's a
best
weapon
friends that have turned to
But then he asked one question.
Whichever way, it can work.
Please, can you ask that question again? What if that your best friend? Can you?
See, that's not
Joseph is
that's not the bone of
just
contention. And you are not even getting my point.
Exactly.
No, because
Me, I
we are
have
not
said-
getting because you not get our own.
Me, I have said that first and foremost, when I'm in a relationship, anything like me best friend does not work. It doesn't stand. It doesn't come to.
But
like,
before the relationship,
that one is different. It's not. I'm not going to allow it
it
to
means
affect my
your
relationship.
bestie can graduate to becoming your boyfriend?
It can't. So far I'm in a
It
relationship.
can or it
He
can't.
can.
So far I'm in a relationship. I'm 100% faithful to my partner because I'm not
Now,
going to be in
I
a
know, but
relationship
you're not in
with somebody.
We are
now.
talking
They
about
say you were
not
not
in a relationship now.
We can the
Can
best
your
friend.
bestie
He's not
graduate?
a threat to
Metamorphose.
anybody. He's not a threat to anybody right now. So I don't see why that should be an issue whether he
But
can
can
graduate or
it?
not.
Can he?
It doesn't matter because he's not threatening any relationship right
answer
now.
yes or no now. Can-
Even if he does, what's the point? What's the
But
big
can
deal?
it? Yes.
Yes, it can. And what's the big
So,
deal?
does it
There's
not-
nobody
Oh,
now.
God.
Joseph is taking
I
this
tell
There's
you,
out
nobody
of
now. So
context.
there's nobody that is being
Joseph is taking this
threatened.
topic
Now.
out of context.
And
now.
for
Out of
me,
which context,
and
I
for
think?
me,
Is it
no guy that I date can have a female bestie.
Okay, you and Eve, you are somehow not agreeing on one point.
I don't think
That-
I'm not arguing with
that-
anybody here.
What's the point?
You are saying you can actually date your bestie.
Yes, I can.
She is saying
It will not work.
it will not work.
It won't work.
And I am saying that there's nothing like for the guy, my best friend, he's looking for, but it'll be very nice. Do you understand? That's
Not
where I'm
everybody
coming.
is like
Wait,
that.
mama, relax. Let me tell you straight. See, it'll be
Shey,
very
you don't only for this one that makes
relax.
sense.
See, it'll be very nice. Do you understand? Oh, cool guy, cool guy, cool guy. He knows, say, one day there'll be a fallout.
And somebody
Not
will break
everybody
your
is
you
like
can't
that.
cry to
No,
Ram.
no,
You
no,
can't
not
just
everybody.
wait,
Not
okay.
everybody is like that.
They're
Not
actually-
everybody.
they're
But
actually
you
perfect-
accept
they're
that
actually
there are
gentlemen
people
out there.
Not
in that
everybody is like
category.
that.
Just
Just
said
because we are
don't
humans.
generalize. The fact that
Because
some
we
people
are
are like that
humans.
doesn't
Do
mean
you understand?
everybody's like
The
that.
same way that you're dark in complexion, is light. We are humans. We have different preferences. We have different choices to make.
Enough
There
of
are
the presidential speech.
See,
See,
there
let
are
me-
people. Let me finish with my thoughts, please. There are people that want, you will know when a best friend, your best friend, has a soft spot for you and has probably asked you out before and is looking for. You will know. Do you understand? You will
And
know.
at the end of the day,
What
it
about
depends
the
on
issue
you.
of it was a mistake? We've heard
See,
of a mistake, the bestie
It's on the
come
person.
wipe am.
If tomorrow my boyfriend tells me that it was a mistake, him and his family, it's
No,
his fault. If tomorrow me and somebody is my fault, I'm going to take that responsibility. There's nothing like it was a mistake. I knew about it, except maybe he drove
No,
me.
you were taking unawares.
There's
I
nothing
don't
like
think
that.
so.
There's nothing like taking
No,
on our
see,
ways.
Accidental sex.
It does. There's
No.
nothing like that.
I don't think there's anything like that unless you're drugged or you're
That's
drunk.
the thing. There's nothing
Okay.
like that. So if that
Do you
occurs,
understand?
it's
But don't you
100% on me.
think because of your situation, he might use that against you?
Use
We've
what?
had situation
use what
where
against me?
you lost a relationship and you become sad. This guy is the person as your bestie. You're always with him. Una the gist. He always keep you company. From what Joseph is saying, they keep you that company. Una the gist. They tell he want to remove you from that.
Can I say
mood.
something?
Before you know what is
Let me say,
happening.
you whether
Things
or not,
can come to
first
play.
of all, things will not happen. But even if it does, you said something. You've lost a relationship, right? At that moment, you're single. So what's the big deal here, please?
So then what are we
When
now
it
saying?
is an issue,
no.
you're not
It's
getting
when-
the point.
okay,
Off our mic now.
I understand
What I'm saying
when
here,
he's in a
no, at
relationship
the end
or
of the
she's in a
day,
relationship.
listen to Cassie.
What he is
the
saying
analysis
is-
is
Wait.
the same thing.
Sometimes your bestie
doesn't
can
work.
be
Yeah, they know what they are doing.
The bulala that you.
I
that-
thought
that
You guys
play
are not on
with.
the
The
same
topic of
page.
discussion here is when you're in a relationship,
And you have
right?
a male bestie.
It's male or female
We are
bestie
looking
allowed.
at the
Male or female bestie? Does not
General.
General, outside
See,
of
But
the
that relationship
The
is
guys
part
there,
of it.
bro.
Now we are looking.
See, bro, the guys there, let me just tell you the plain truth. They can be nice to you, don't understand. Maybe at first, nothing, you understand. But then they build something. Listen to them when they advise about relationship. Listen to them when they complain, say something happened to you. Just listen. Don't just get carried away. Kunle is my best friend.
You've
Bro,
not-
at
you
the
know-
end of the wait, at the end, most of the guys, 90% of them, they just say wait.
You know, when
Put them through a test. I put them through a test and see if they will fail or pass.
okay, you know, someone
All of
actually
them,
did.
at the end, they want to wipe
Wait,
it.
someone actually did a test. As in, someone came out with a challenge on Twitter, and it said, the person said, call your male or female bestie and tell the person, I've been in love with you, and I can't wait to have sex with you, and let's see their reaction.
See their reaction.
And you know, reading through the comments, I saw that a whole lot of people, the response
the
they got-
percentage
yeah, the
will be high
response they got.
for those that are actually in love.
You understand? But away from that, once I'm a close person to you, to the other gender, and we're very close, the day you mention to me, I mean, we have clear-cut boundaries. We've already set out, you know, what we should do, what we should be, and what we should not. The day you mention to me that probably let's do this together, let's have sex together, or let me be your boyfriend, or this thing, I give you that distance. Because
but
there and then I know
will it
that
be wrong for him?
I am not.
Let me be your boyfriend.
Isn't he trying to save mind what he has? Will you prefer he keeps it and begin to look for a way
I will not hold him to it. No, it's not a crime for him to come out to say. That's what I'm saying. I will not hold him to it. But personally, I don't feel a thing for you. You are my close pal. The day you mention and you tell me you have feelings for me.
This closeness.
See, that's the day I keep my distance.
Because I'll feel guilty first of all.
Do you understand?
I'll feel bad that okay, you have these feelings for me and you're being nice to me, but I don't like you back and I don't want to.
Do you get?
I don't understand. How you best friend with somebody you don't like?
Not in that aspect. Jesus, Joseph.
You to Jesus, I don't understand. I don't get it, Jesus.
Like feelings kind of like, not like romantic kind of likeness.
Bro.
Okay.
She spoke about you said you read something on Twitter, what?
We need to go on a short break.
No, wait now, before we go that short break. You read something on Twitter, the comments, they failed that bit.
When we come back, she will talk about that challenge on Twitter and the results.
They failed.
It is
now there have been 2 comments. Now there are 10.
It is still Jokes Aside, Western Spring Television. We'll soon be back.
Arrested, affected, sound, found. What do we see? What do we say? Flowing from a spring. A fact A to Z. Check and confirm. Ever is pounding current events. Traveling down from the business gist to the globally arising happenings, to the sports news, to the bittersweet infos. Transmission, even diffusion, vast and fast, detailed facts are fled. Within seconds, nuggets of words that flew across borders are fired. Stories short and long, wrapped in bundles of words, broken and dissected as it is, except misheard. This is the news as it is.
Just cry to him. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. He told me.
Wahala too much. Joseph, you know who kill me. He told me. All right, welcome back to the show, Jokes Aside. And the topic today is a male/female bestie. How it affects relationship. In fact, we are looking at it generally. But now we are going to tilt to the aspect of relationship. But before then, King Eve, you want her to talk about the challenge on
The challenge
Twitter,
is on Twitter.
And
How
the
many people
results.
Hey, God.
No, let's be
I did
real
not
now.
count.
Yeah, okay, but majority
But
failed.
majority of people,
See,
you know.
This gender, they're very innocent when it comes to that. They understand. Many of them will truly go, oh yeah, I like Joseph, I like too much, you understand? It's my friend. But see, for the men, they tell you, I be man, they tell you. See, one way or the other, maybe out of
It was not just for men, though. The challenge was not just for men, it was for females too.
So
And the females who came out, I think it
when
was
you
the
say
challenge that
somebody's my
made them
bestie,
pour out their mind. There were people that were hiding behind the bestie thing, and they actually had emotions for their friend, for their best friend, but they couldn't come out to say maybe because they've had, boundaries, clear cut,
and that's the test. That's reality now. That's reality, bro. All these things, I say, I dare you people, put those guys, put them to test and see how they feel.
You need to actually accept the fact that we are human beings. It's okay to have feelings or even be sexually attracted to somebody that you consider to be your best friend. But so far, you're not allowing it.
Hide under the umbrella of bestie.
Because that's the only way they can get closer to you.
So far you are respecting the person's boundary.
That's
it is
just
still
it.
fine.
That's
and so
the
far
only
you're
way they
not
can get
threatening
That's the
close to
only
you.
way they can get
person's
closer to you.
relationship. It is still fine.
Then how comfortable are you saying what you just said?
That what?
That is fine. Somebody is sexually attracted to you, even though it's my bestie. You know, wait, I'm coming. You
It's
know this
his
person. Mama, I'm
feelings.
coming. You know this person is sexually attracted to you.
You may not
And
know.
when you say I'm coming, when you say bestie, get when the bestie, somebody you trust, you're comfortable with. It's nights where you go out and probably get drunk. You are comfortable that. I tell
See,
you.
now it's
He's
not
a
a matter of
gentleman.
personality.
He's
That's not a matter of personality.
He's a gentleman.
Do you understand?
And he respects me.
It's a matter of personality
He
because
respects my
He's a
boundary.
gentleman for what?
He would not take advantage of the fact that I'm drunk because he just said when you get drunk, what does he do? Because
No,
attracted to
it's a
me.
matter of
know
personality.
that some may take advantage?
And I'm saying the one that is my own best friend, and I'm saying that there are
You
some
don't
people.
know him.
Can we put him through a
Is
test?
he your best friend?
Can we put it in?
babe, you
See,
know-
no, see, not everybody is out to get you. Not everybody is
Yeah.
out to just devour you whenever you show your
Cassie,
weak points.
Cassie,
Not every. I
Cassie.
have had situations where I
See.
slept in a guy's house and he was a perfect gentleman, and I've had situations where I slept in a guy's house and he did not let me rest from morning from that 12 a.m. to the next morning. He was
I'm
that
interested. Wait.
So
For, wait. For 2 minutes, what was
I
it?
would like to hear the story.
So for just 2 minutes, what was it? 2 minutes, you not let
Yeah,
you.
you know, no, you when you're
Cool
like,
deal,
they'll
cool
come
deal.
around 12
Hug me,
a.m.
hug
he
me.
stops
Oh, yeah,
me, tell him
cuddle
no.
me.
He would rest for like 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, he's coming again to try his luck.
That was so.
That's how you sleep cold.
But you
And
don't
also
know
Men are no, not my best. He wasn't my best. He's just
Okay.
a random male friend.
Man,
People are
wait.
different. That's what I'm trying to
Wait,
tell
they can't
you.
make you sleep at your house.
Situations could occur now.
yeah.
Come on, anything could happen. And
So
I have
when the
to-
pressure was too much, Inko,
Wait till make.
he did raise the girl.
Not everybody's like
The
that.
pressure
Not
was too
everybody
much.
thinks
No,
like that.
it's that-
And some people.
Why is it that when you need to tell us
Some
something
people-
happened to a
no,
life
no,
experience?
wait.
Why are you
Some
stopping?
people respect.
We don't want to hear your respect. So life experience, what happened?
I was saying for the very first one, he was a perfect gentleman.
Okay, no, that's
He
the
didn't
We
second
don't want
one
the
that
perfect
comes out.
gentleman.
That's the second one that comes
But then
out.
the second one, you know,
4 o'clock in the morning.
he still respected himself because each time I said no, he
No,
took it as no.
yeah.
But he kept on coming to try his luck. But for each time I
If
said no,
one day go come
but he kept
yes.
trying. But each time I said no, he respected.
But did he, by the time,
all
wait,
through the
let
night.
me,
Not the apple.
I know. But all the time was trying, like, you know, the sound that Cassie, did he fly?
You know, he didn't.
He didn't fly on top of you. And,
Oh, God.
okay, let's go on. So let's go.
What kind of person is Joseph? Joseph, not everybody's like that.
Oh, who's that guy?
There are people that
King Eve, you were saying something.
Joseph don't make me forget what that is.
It's the Twitter stuff.
No, now, let's see it from the relationship part now. Some persons will tell you straight that this person has been before you
Me, I can't take that.
come into the relationship. He is my bestie, she is my bestie. I cannot let her go. You have to stay with it. You have to get used to it.
I can't take that.
I
But
think it's
don't
actually,
you think if that person is just as you mentioned that you know your bestie, he
I
cannot
can't
do
take
anything.
it. I told you inside relationship, even me would not allow myself to have a best friend while I'm dating somebody. So I can't take it because I will do it and I expect you to also do it. I'm not demanding it of you knowing that I cannot do it. So
Because
I'm
you know
doing
the
it why-
consequences, right?
Because I know it's not right.
Yeah.
Once a relationship
Now-
is in a
That person is supposed to be
Wait
your
now,
best
wait
friend.
now.
In relationship.
This is somebody that
Get
you
my
know.
point.
No, you know your
I'm
best.
telling you what I
no,
do.
I'm using your story against you now. This is your bestie. You know.
And
him.
this my
Even
bestie.
if you naked, pass it
And
for
yes,
you.
and this my
Now,
bestie
you know,
because
did you
say
no,
yes?
Because no, Jesus, Joseph, no.
No, you said
Because
you
I
said yes
know-
now.
Because no, I know not.
You
That's what this now.
No, but let's be real now. Don't say something I
Get in
did.
front of yourself.
I beg you.
Because I know how why I'm doing this is because I'm considering my boyfriend's feelings. I know that he might not be cool with the fact that I would have a male best friend,
What
and that is
if
why
he's cool with it?
even if he's not cool with
He
it,
can't
he
be
will
cool
not
with
come
it.
out to tell me.
How will he be cool
I
with
will
what?
use my
Since now your
Let me tell you,
friend,
I will
Abi.
have to use my common sense. That even if he's not saying, "Oh, there's, I'm not okay," I have to know that it's not right. So I have legit told people that are close to me.
And do you know, I think it also boils to the other person too, because I've had situations where I was close to a person before they got married.
Okay.
Do you understand? Before that person got married, as in we were very close. I mean, we talk about anything and everything. Do you understand? If he needs advice, I'm the first person he will reach out to. Evelyn, what's up? What do you think about this and all of that? And when he got married, I kept my distance. You know, there are times he will reach out to me, want to call, and he said, Evelyn, what do you think? I said, I don't have anything to say. Please ask your wife. Do you understand? I made him realize that, see, you have a wife now, and she's supposed to be your
That's
best
sounding
friend.
jealous. What's that?
Do you understand? She's supposed to be your best friend. So I gave him that distance. In fact, there are times that I wouldn't even see him for like months because I wanted him to realize that you have a best friend now.
Do you
which
know
is your
that
wife.
some people, even with that distance, if there's any issue in that relationship, there's tendency of them tilting back to say, guy,
I don't accept that. I can't.
No,
that's
we
what I'm
were
saying.
not, there was nothing. It was just platonic friendship, so it wasn't like something romantic.
not coming to do anything, but
to talk.
you know, I need to talk to you.
And you need to
I
stand
somebody-
your ground. For me, I will stand my ground. I will tell you whole heart, straight up. I'm in a relationship now, guy. You so
Wait
all the
now.
communication we say we don't
Wait.
communicate before.
The
That's
relationship now
reduced.
don't get one issue, and you need to
No,
talk.
I am not that kind of person. I have my female best friend. I have Juliet Choma Agu now. I have my brother. I have my mom. I have my dad. I have
No,
Evelyn. I have other female friends. So why would I want to
the
go?
male
I feel
friend.
like
Why would I want to go to that one
you know,
person?
You know where many of them miss it. Like as I said, there are girls that are very close to me actually, very close. See, forget whatever is happening. You can give can testify to that. So if you are looking for a perfect gentleman, you can find that. Don't worry, Dustin. But I'm saying that what I also do is that in as much as we talk every time, you don't even know the street of my house. I keep it. But that's unfortunate. They don't do those things. I'm in his house. He's my best friend. I'm in his house. No, those things you are giving me room to. You understand? Let it be. Even if we want to talk, we did for public spaces, space further on phone or something. That way, you guys are out of trouble. But unfortunately, they don't see it that way. You are in my house, so just as my bestie. Here you get, and you are fine. You are sexy.
If I'm in a relationship, what would I be doing in my male friend's
Even
house?
if you were not.
Remember, I even told you, I think it was a show ago, I told you that once you're in a relationship, I don't even see the reason why you should be going out on a date with another person. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
That's my own mindset. Once I'm in a relationship, anything that would lead to any sort of temptation or anything that will make my boyfriend feel insecure or feel one type of way, I do not allow it, straight up.
From what you are saying, you will see that issue of bestie is even a problem.
It is not. It's only a problem when you're in a relationship.
But they don't want to
It
understand.
is not.
Now the person where you
There's
say you
nothing
trust,
wrong
say
with
even
her.
if
Cheers.
you pass in front, now they nothing go happen. Now wait it come
Why
happen
would I want
for
to be
the
passing in front of my
relationship
male best friend naked?
Not naked, not stark naked, like like,
No, situation may actually warrant that. It depends on the kind of situation you're in.
That one.
Situation may warrant that. Do you
That one.
understand? And I still
I hope you're
stand.
not thinking I'm one
I
of your
still
best
find-
friends. Because those
I still
don't come
stand
to my house.
on the point that it depends on that
Oh my
person, you know, the personality of the male. Do you understand? If he's a complete gentleman, I don't think he would not want to take advantage.
Good.
Of that.
Since that person is a complete gentleman, why are you scared of him still being your
Because
best?
in a
Because
re-
of
in a
your
relationship,
boyfriend.
it's different.
Because
Now,
when you're in a
boundaries
relationship,
need to be
your partner
Sometimes-
is supposed to be your best friend.
In
Do
a
you
relationship,
understand?
it's
Now
different.
Your
the
partner
question is
supposed to be
are
your
they
best
really
friend.
your best friend?
Who? Your partner?
Yes.
Yeah, you should
make
you
them.
should. You should.
My question is, the relationship that you've been, those guys, have they really been your best friend?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
At the time,
Because we
yeah.
communicate all. I like
the bestie
communication.
reached the other bestie.
I like communication.
No,
I try
your
to make
bestie
it,
with
I try,
this your boyfriend,
I try
he
to
reached
make
the
it
other
more
bestie.
than that because one thing for me is that I love attention. I can't date if you're not giving me attention. We'll break up real fast. So we communicate like literally every other time, every other day, every second. So if I'm talking with you more than my
I'm this cast in a baggage. Because I don't understand.
No,
like
No,
talking to you every minute.
See,
Not every
sometimes
minute, but like a lot of the time.
there are some characters your bestie have. You want this your boyfriend
is why
to be there
they-
too. And this boyfriend will be like your bestie,
See, and-
but you want
and-
force him
Let me
to
ask you
make it
something.
enter that
Let me ask
class.
too much something. Sorry, too much. You were in the world before. You know.
Talk to me.
He's still in the world.
Talk to
I mean,
in
me.
the world.
Talk to me.
You had close female friends.
See, this bestie thing, I'll give you experience.
Wait, forget bestie.
I don't get experience of this bestie. Let me say-
You been get close female friends. Let me
Yes,
say
very, very close.
You not they close.
Very close.
And then you got married.
And,
right.
and the space.
Why did you do that?
Funny enough, not me space.
Who space?
Now
Did
them
it.
space.
Because you know they had sense to know that okay, that's the
Now
right
they
thing to
just
do.
feel like
They should give.
Nah,
That's just
nah,
it. The
so-
other-
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
You know,
When you're in a,
Suma.
when you enter marriage
me,
relationship.
me, I not see anything.
Let's get this
You
straight.
know-
Wait. You don't see anything wrong with having close female
Now,
friends in a marriage.
Those people you are calling my close friends, nothing happened.
So you acknowledge that it's possible that
So
nothing can happen.
we go just
so you
wait now.
acknowledge that
But
it's
let me tell you
possible.
too. I
so you acknowledge.
No,
Forget the one where you
wait.
knock.
You want yes to
acknowledge-
That's what you knock now. How did it happen?
You acknowledge saying
Why
you
you
get the one where
always
you
You
know.
want yes
concerned about
story.
archaeology?
That story you go
But you
yes.
get the ones where you know
Do
now.
you know that
Tell
there
us.
were some
That you knock
from
inside bush or where? Tell us the
Why are you
story.
always
Bestie.
concerned about archaeology?
seriously this thing happen oh, I want to do this thing oh. You see you ladies you are soft.
Give us
and
a
just small
good-
things
tell us
like
what-
this you feel lose am.
Too much.
That is why
Too much.
women we are scared of
And too
saying
much.
don't have bestie.
And too much.
You get because this thing they happen.
Yes,
we,
too much.
we don't see am.
See, because this show people they watch am. Do you understand? I will tell you experience too. Tell me what happened. So she called you
We
8
have
p.m.
moved past that.
No, we
we
are
have
not
moved past it
here.
now.
Life
I feel
experience.
what we have moved past.
I don't get experience of that night where you say we no feel sleep.
You go.
You go. We no feel sleep. Babe, how far?
Now you dey disturb am.
Now you disturb am.
Just as that guy dey do.
Now you disturb person
It
pikin.
dey happen.
Then you
You go
answer.
do. And some maybe na when money wan come reach. Now
You can't say yes.
you can't win.
I need to say something. Based on this conversation we're having, what I'm getting from you is that you don't mind having a female bestie.
I don't know what you mean by your.
No, you're
feelings,
saying
but
you're
me,
saying this.
I
Well,
say
will you
not
allow
the-
your wife?
No,
to have a
why
male
now?
bestie? You see,
Why?
It's double standard
That's
for
double
me.
standard.
No,
This is
not
what
double
I'm trying
standard.
to
Wait,
get
Why
at.
would you have a female
It's
bestie
double
and your wife
standard
can't have a
for me.
male
I am
bestie?
saying that. I am saying, bro.
No, wait, let's finish
You
this
see
one
this?
first.
This is show of bestie. Just as I share experience, I don't see Sam for the other side.
So you can do it,
It's
but your
more-
wife can't do it.
It's more
So you
on
don't
the
trust
ladies
your wife.
than the guys.
Say Zoo.
That's
It
a
goes
lie.
both ways.
That's a lie.
As you dey
It goes
come,
both ways.
see, let me
That's
think.
a
When I was in the
lie.
world, I get my strategy.
It goes both ways.
That's
too.
a
But
lie.
even this, my wife, a lot don't happen. Okay, bestie, babe, free am.
You've told her to fresh
Babe,
somebody.
free am.
But you
But-
think
but-
she
but
could
you-
have-
you-
She
can have
herself
your
don't.
own.
She herself don't tell me free am.
And you freed?
You know
You
why?
know,
Do you know it's too much?
Now,
Do you know
my
that?
my past relationship
Yeah.
before this marriage, I don't get babe where be say, now me use my hand, carry am, dash another guy, all in the name of bestie.
I don't understand.
Ah, okay. You are in the same class. Okay, you go to class together, try and read together, do assignment together. Now so I carry. Now me hand over her, idiot me. I give am. That was the end of my relationship.
Okay.
With her?
Yes.
So it means that
So
low key,
Lucky.
the baby.
The day when me no say the thing
You're
don't
not
pass,
so-
be careful. Now when I say babe, may we go my house, he say my house too far. In they go that guy house because that guy has closed. Omo,
The guy is not his
Omo,
her boyfriend.
my head,
now.
but I see how you see my house went near you before. When you they call
No,
oh.
now she's dating this other guy, right?
In the,
Bestie.
in the relationship, you're not supposed to have allowed your babe, actually. You're the one
you were the one dating the babe.
Now me they date the babe.
Okay.
No, I say idiot me.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So you allowed
Wait,
your
doesn't
babe
have
to
idiot
have
now.
Oh,
No.
best
okay,
friend.
you were dating this girl,
I dey date the
And
girl.
you
but then that guy was bestie.
Then,
we
wait
will
now.
He was one
start
that
the best
Then
facilitated
we
the
did
whole thing.
school, you know, my level high
So
past
you
theirs.
eating your babe.
Funny enough, that guy is
They divorced
younger
your wife
to that
to be-
my girl. My girl is senior am with a year or so. So I feel all right. Make una since una did the same level, we did the same church. I feel like okay, guy, make una go the same. When I do things so that
Don't mean it.
I feel secure for my mind. Maybe you go help me to protect my. I don't know say I carry meat give lion.
So what
I
happened?
carry yam.
you always concerned about what happened?
Now that day where I tell her say mo go my house. When you tell me
Say
say
go
my
to
house
your
come,
house.
if far like for
As your house
babe,
far, really?
my house.
No,
e no
compared to
too
the
far.
guy's house, which is closer.
E no far
I don't
from my
understand.
babe eye.
You dey date person, make you go and
But
say with stupid.
e no far from my babe eye. But I don't know where the far for come. E come na that day na I. You know
So
the
was that how
funny
you
thing?
lost
Most
it?
of my relationship,
What
I know
you're
they break
saying-
up. I just space. We could just separate.
What you're saying is basically see what I'm saying. In a relationship, there should not be anything like this.
No.
in a relationship. But you're saying that you
No.
don't see anything wrong for you to have. That's where my issue is.
See, Cassie, at
But
the end
then
of
the
every show,
women-
she the one say, now my point.
But you know that if
Look screen, see the topic where they there.
Wait,
Name of
if
female
a
bestie.
woman has
They no bring
best
relationship
friend,
come,
if
they
a
no bring
woman has
anything.
a male best friend, she's married, Do you understand? I feel the male best friend will actually respect the husband more than you as a man having a female best friend.
Again.
If a woman who is married has a male best friend, I feel that the male will respect the husband and not bringing anything like normally.
That's how it should be.
sexual.
Like this.
Now, as opposed to a female.
Okay.
You know,
Okay,
as opposed
you
to,
also feel that if
No.
I have a female bestie, she will not respect my wife.
it's gonna be
She will not
wild.
respect my wife. Is that what you're
She will
saying?
not even respect boundaries.
That's it. That's what I'm
You know how
saying.
ladies are. She
That's
don't
what I'm
respect
saying.
boundaries.
Your parting words, please.
See, I'm going to say it, I swear. Just come and look at me. See, I'm a very blunt person. At the end of the day, even if say now bestie, do you understand? Level 9, now one day operate. Keep it low. Don't tempt her. If you want to be, don't come to my house. Let's do everything we want to do. Public places, and we are fine. Because at the end of the day, as man, do you understand? Will blow you. It's like me. You are saying I'm your bestie, and you come to my house, I will blow the hell out of you.
All right, King Eve.
All right, I'll just say that they should have boundaries. If you have a male or female besties, lay out the boundaries, have clear-cut rules, and follow the rules. And when you see that, you don't pass, be careful. Just give yourself some space.
All right, thank you.
Now my bestie is.
For me,
You say for
Cassie.
me,
for me,
No, okay.
this one go blow me.
in a
I don't think-
relationship,
I know you're very easy to carry.
I'm going to put it around a relationship. For me, in a
No, look at me
relationship,
first, let's know.
I
Always
would
lead.
not stand for my person having a best friend, and I too would never, for any reason, have a best friend that is the male gender when I'm in a relationship. And I can never, for any reason, allow the person I'm dating or the man that we marry to have a female best friend. We would break up. We would not even date to start with.
The wahala too much.
It's just it.
You don't.
It's
don't.
just-
She knows what she
Insecurity.
wants now. There's when a woman knows
Okay,
what she
guys.
wants.
Thank you so very much.
Just
This one where I
Jokes
don't
aside,
and they try him, say
Western
make I even
Spring
upgrade that to
Television
best friend.
190.
Best friend.
Today's topic, where is male/female bestie,
God.
and we've heard it
And
all.
they try promote you to
Let us be
best friend.
careful who
All
we
these things
call
you say now, I know you blow me.
bestie. Like Nana,
Better
I
hang
feel
it.
talk say Cass na my bestie.
Yeah.
No, this
When
one,
I know
Like
say
this
you
is
get
my
wife.
See you.
this one can never be my best friend. You don't
You
talk
can be
my
my
hair.
bestie and you be
Don't
safe.
tell me hang your legs.
If I, he go be hang my head.
Oh,
You can be my bestie and be safe.
I would respect your wife and I would say no. I will not be your best friend.
Not be you. We know the right letter. Say
But
be
you
my
see this
bestie.
guy,
If
he can
you don't
never
the apple,
be-
small.
But don't you trust me?
I trust you
I was
now.
trying to promote this guy
I
to best
trust you.
friend,
I'll
but
promote you
now
Don't trust Joseph.
I'm not doing
Don't
that.
trust him.